testing out these two devices. On the left we have the Pocket 3 along with its RTMP stream. On the right we have the Action 4 connected to a DJI Mobile 7P gimbal.
It has begun!
So let me just cover the Action 4 so you can see it black out on screen, and then I'll cover the Pocket 3. Okay, I have no idea what happened. This did happen earlier today where so this did happen earlier today where streaming, everything's fine, and then boom, stream has cut out. OBS at home has stopped when I tried to so this is the error that has popped up. Let me see if I can so I did a screenshot. How can I zoom in? Oh. So this is what's popped up on the mini PC. I click OK. I how do we? So I click OK and then attempt to start streaming from OBS. The same error comes up. So I restarted. I've shut down OBS on the mini PC. Opened OBS again. Click start stream, and it's working. It should be working now. So yeah, unsure as to why it's done that twice today. The first time was when I was IRL. The second time I'm literally sitting at home. So yeah, unsure why. I'm not sure if this happened in yesterday's stream, although I'm pretty sure I was streamed for the full 8 hours without any cuts. So yeah. Okay. There were a lot of drop frames for both encoding and rendering, but that wouldn't necessarily explain. No, it wouldn't. And I was streaming pretty much for 8 hours yesterday as well, and it didn't drop at all. So definitely an encoder. Yeah. All right. I might have to look into. Because technically it's a new stream, the ads will start now. So, all right. I guess I'm gonna have to look into why that is the case on the OBS on the mini PC. All right. Let's see what is happening. Yeah. Let's see here. Interesting. Unless it's... Yep. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that and see why that is the case. Won't be able to do anything now, or at least while we're on. So with the power tool battery adapter for the camera rigs, the last thing I need to do is to do a full runtime recording using a fully charged power tool battery. I will then need another camera to record the back screen of the camera itself, because when using a external third-party battery, when that battery depletes, the camera just shuts off. There's no process in which the camera will stop recording and then power down due to low battery capacity. It just shuts off. So that means you lose all that recording. So I won't be able to rely on internal recording of the camera to determine the runtime of the camera when in recording mode. So I have to use another camera to record the rear screen to determine when it cuts out. And then that should be enough for that video to be cleaned up and edited and then pumped out. And then I guess the next video that I want to try and do in terms of a project video and not necessarily a tutorial video is I probably want to try and do the backpack video switcher rig, which in terms of explaining it in a tutorial point of view, I can pretty much get that done within a small amount of time. If I don't have to go into the reasoning as to why I chose this way or did these things this way, and just straight tutorial of how things work, then I should be able to get that video done and condensed to about maybe 30 minutes, maybe a little bit more. That's one video for the backpack switcher IRL setup. Then I'll probably make another video to go through the journey of starting off with some equipment, figuring out I need more equipment, then acquiring other equipment to then build out the backpack, then realizing, okay, this method won't work anymore because of a different process or different installation and technologies that has arrived. And then I will probably go explain it and get to a point where I've arrived at the final design of the current state of what this backpack is in now. Excuse me, I am just burping quite a lot, so I do apologize. Yeah. So the backpack rig from New Zealand, that was using a Blackmagic ATEM Mini. I have now since changed and I've decided to utilize the the OC GoStream Deck 4-channel HDMI switcher. Now the purpose of that particular unit is the ability to do super source. So the Blackmagic ATEM Mini has the ability to do picture-in-picture, but it can only display 2 cameras at a set range Yeah, it only had the ability to display 2 cameras at the same time, and you weren't able to manipulate the sizing or crop factor of at least one of those cameras. So in terms of trying to showcase, say, 3 cameras on screen at the same time, the A10 Mini Pro is very, very limited in that way. So that is where I have purchased the OC GoStream deck. That particular unit does have the ability to apply a super source, and I am able to manipulate, scale, and change up to 3 cameras being displayed all at the same time on the same screen. And if you wanted to, you could technically put the 4th camera up, but you won't be able to resize it. So say you were able to resize 3 cameras to fit onto the 3 out of the 4 quadrants in their full resolution form, but scaled down. The 4th camera will just still take up the entire 1920 by the 1080p screen resolution. So all you would see from the 4th camera will literally be the bottom corner of the full resolution screen. So technically you can display 4 cameras. 1 camera though will be in its full resolution state. So that being said, that is what has pushed me to change over to using the OC GoStream deck and no longer pursue the use of at least using the A10 Mini for the iRaw backpack kit setup. Yeah. But I will probably go into a video detailing the benefits of using the newer Stream Deck or the newer switcher as opposed to using the A10 Mini. With the actual unit itself is actually quite a bit bigger compared to the A10 Mini, but it has more features when compared to the A10 Mini as well. And because of that, because it's a larger size, it does require more power. So that has also forced me to change the type of power delivery to be suited in the backpack rig. And because of that, I've decided to fully dedicate a Orange Pi 5 Plus to be the encoder unit to be permanently installed with the OC GoStream deck. That way then I don't the idea before with using the backpack when I was in New Zealand was to have a modular type setup. So say if I didn't want to stream 4 cameras, I just wanted to stream 1, I can detach the Orange Pi encoder itself and then just connect 1 camera and go and use that. With this new type of design, I've decided just to incorporate everything into 1 unit and just leave it as is. So then if I needed a 4 camera backpack iRaw streaming kit, I can literally just pick this up and go, because everything's already configured and programmed to run that particular type setup. If I wanted to use a single camera, I'll just use the Moblin app or the Radza Rock 5A or a different encoder that I have. I could have used the Jetson Nano in the backpack. However, given the size of the Jetson Nano, as well as the power consumption needed and the cooling, the Jetson Nano requires a lot more cooling when compared to the Orange Pi 5 Plus. I decided not to go with that, even though I've got like 5 Jetson Nanos. It's insane. So yeah. So I've ripped up, teared apart, reinstalled all the kits throughout the time frame. So I don't have any kits to compare to each other. So I do have photos though, so I might be able to do sort of a PowerPoint type style presentation showing what the first iteration of the multi-camera IRL backpack looked like, and then the second generation and the upgrades that I've used. The third generation, explain why it's changed again, and the upgrades or downgrades that I've used, and then the fourth generation. And I do believe this might be maybe the fourth, maybe the fifth generation of the project of the IRL backpack. Progression, yeah. So that's what I might do, is I do believe that this version right now, which I believe is the fifth iteration, is the final form. It's the final form of the backpack. And I don't know if there's anything else I can do in order to make it more better, more efficient, more lightweight. It is what it is, and God mode. So yeah, and I think this iteration, I can't, at least in my capacity of experience, I don't think I can upgrade it further. Bear in mind, the idea of the multi-camera IRL backpack isn't something new, but to have it so that it is within the realm of budget friendliness is what I'm aiming for. So yeah, hopefully that will be, I think, a good selling point, at least from a content creation video point of view, so that anyone with some knowledge of using StreamerBot, installing BellaBox, streaming IRL, having some use case of a 4 HDMI video switcher, will be able to combine all of those components to build a standardized all-in-one rig to use for IRL video switching. So I think I will probably need to do a few IRL streams with the IRL multi-camera backpack to get some footage and some actual live streams with it, along with having change camera angles using channel point rewards and all that. And I think then I'll be able to start the content creation format for YouTube videos. Maybe even do a short on TikTok and then point it to the YouTube video. I haven't actually done a cost breakdown on the device itself. So just on components, so the main components is the video switcher, the Orange Pi 5 Plus, and the travel router. So the video switcher is about $450. It's a 4-channel HDMI video switcher. The Orange Pi 5 Plus, when I purchased it, was probably about $180. So what's that? 450 plus 180. That's 630. The travel router is probably about 150. So that's about 780 just for the 3 main components for a multi-camera BellaBox encoder, as well as the travel router. Other components is power. So I have a V-mount battery plate installed in order to provide power to all 3 components. So the things that aren't included currently, so that's already 4 things. So the things that aren't included is probably the internet. The V mount battery isn't included in that term pricing. And everything else is all programming based on StreamerBot and Companion. So those won't cost money. It will cost you time and patience. So, and developing the macros. The macros to use for the OC GoStream deck was, oh my god, it was a head turner. So, yeah. The price doesn't include that. So, about $780 just for the components to start the multi-camera IRL backpack rig. So that also does not include the backpack or the associated fans in order to keep the whole bag cool. So yeah, I think probably I'm probably looking at under 1,500, maybe under 1,200. If I include the battery, that's already 150. Yeah, I think the budget already is. We're probably talking about under 1,000, maybe 1,200 is what the entire budget might be estimated to be. I also need to find a backpack that can be purchased, or at least is available somewhat around the world. So I will need to look for a name brand backpack that is sold around the world, minus the cameras as well. So yeah. So that being said, if you were to purchase a Live Use Solo, that unit, just the encoder, no internet, no modems, just the video encoder, that's already setting you back 1,500, I think. Live Use Solo, or is it the Solo Pro? Oh my god, they don't sell the Solo anymore. At least from what I'm looking at here in Australia, I am seeing the LiveView Solo Pro, which is 4K. The cheapest I'm looking at right now from a reputable retailer here in Australia is priced at 2,500, and that's just for the unit. That's not including subscription services. That's not including the modems that you need, and that's not including the internet services for said modems. That costs extra. So bare pricing for a single HDMI input for the Live Use Solo encoder, just for the hardware, no subscriptions, no internet, not even the camera, it's already priced at 2,500. And I'm not, even though I am comparing those, the two projects aren't really supposed to be compared to each other anyway. So yeah, I guess though, I don't know what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I guess the goal as well is to not look into ongoing costs other than internet. With a majority of these broadcast quality, encoders used for IRL, not specifically for IRL streamers, but for news coverage and other stuff like that. Shit, I forgot my train of thought. I totally forgot my train of thought. Oh yeah, ongoing costs. So the LiveView Solo requires ongoing costs to use through a subscription based, whereas the DIY route is trying to minimize the ongoing costs per month, minus the internet, because you can't get around that. You have to purchase internet per month. So that's something you can't get away from either levels of equipment, through the pro range and through the DIY. You have to be able to buy internet. So unless you're the CEO of a telecom company, but even if you're the CEO of a telecom company, why would you even dabble in IRL streaming? You own the company. So yes, besides from having to purchase internet every month, trying to look at other things to bring the budget down per month, I think is a goal in itself. Even if you are using a cloud-based OBS service, paying something, I think I saw one for like $170 a month, and that was the most expensive one that I've seen. They probably offered quite a lot of features, but at the same time, it's like for budget orientated streamers, I don't know if that's even within the ballpark or within the realm of their particular situation. Maybe to drive sales. Yeah, they just hire broadcast level dudes. So like, for instance, iShow Speed. He has a whole team of the actual company brand TVU, basically in HQ, right? In a headquarters somewhere, and whatever the on ground team is recording and streaming, it gets sent to the HQ, which then mixes it and then pushes it to the platforms. So yeah, there's money behind that. So like how Macca's try to do the burger thing. Okay, funny story about Macca's trying to do the burger thing. I think it was the other way around. No, wait, no. I'm thinking of a completely different thing. So, oh, Weekman, if you weren't here earlier, I bought an iPhone 17e. So I'll be using this as my main Moblin phone for IRL streaming. Kingpin, how are you? Hope you are well. It is a new toy. The store I bought it from had a special deal on, and the deal was only on for like 3 days. Any purchases over $500 on about 90% of the store's stock, you get 10% return as a gift card. So this phone costs $1,000, which meant I was able to get a $100 gift card. So essentially, I only paid $900 for this. If you think about it. If you think about it. King, welcome back on in. Hope you are doing well. Also, King, if you are interested in some equipment for IRL, such as cameras or encoder boards, have a chat to Monkey Bananas. He is currently in the process of offloading some of his IRL equipment. So yeah, just thought I'd let you know, because I know that King is dabbled in IRL as well. So yeah, if you guys want to connect and then yeah, have a chat, sort something out, by all means. Because I think, King, you're still using the 10% gift card. Actually, I haven't used it yet. I still have it. It is valid for 1 month. So I might go, and if I see something, I'll just use the $100 gift card and then just pay the difference. So yeah. So yes, I believe Kingpin, his current setup is using a smartphone as the camera and then sending the SRT out to be fed into the Orange Pi, and then the Orange Pi will then send to home OBS or cloud-based OBS, and then off to platforms. I believe that was the method that I aided him with prior to him going to his trip to the Philippines. So yeah, okay, cool. So yes, Monkey is currently selling the Sony X3000 action camera, HDMI. So yes. So now you could use a dedicated HDMI camera. So yeah, 3 of them no less. He is. This, what, 2 states away from memory? I can't remember. I do apologize. Yeah. I'm just trying to think who else is US based that's also in the IRL space. Besides from Monkey, I know CFB, but I don't think he's going to be doing IRL. If he does, he's just going to use his phone. Yeah, I don't know if I have any other members in the community that is also US based, but also part of the IRL scene. You're in Florida now by trying to get back home to Chicago. Touch the bean. There are other streamers in the area, one that's involved with helping knobs. Ah, yes. You've never met, but live 30 minutes apart. It's crazy how interesting geography is, especially with those who are close by. So, but yeah. Yeah. So just news for those who are interested in maybe acquiring some equipment who are also US based in the IRL space. Oh yeah. Interestingly, Monkey is also selling some riding equipment as well. So yeah. You know what? Just forget it. I should do some bike rides, but it's fine. It's fine. All right. I'm running out of things to talk about, and I'm actually getting quite tired. So I might end stream, and yeah. Life keeps getting in the way. Long stretches. Hey, man. I appreciate you explaining everything, and I do appreciate you opening with that, Monkey. So thank you for sharing. So it must. Oh, it's actually 11 p.m. So on a Thursday. So what I might do is we might raid into another IRL streamer who is currently on front page of Twitch, and they are currently celebrating their 2-year Twitch partner anniversary. They go by the name of Stay_C. They are Switzerland based. Their current IRL setup is she has and is currently using the iPhone Pro Max, and it just looks gorgeous. So yes, let's head over there, and I'd like you guys to say hello, and let's yes. Okay, I appreciate everyone in today. Thank you to everyone who's tuned in. Thank you, Cliff. Thank you, King. Thank you, Monkey. Thank you, Weekman. also thank you to DJ Reminisce earlier tonight for the raid. Appreciate it. And I will probably do another stream on Saturday, maybe tomorrow. Yeah, I might do a short stream tomorrow, and then I might do a short stream in the afternoon after the christening event. So I appreciate everyone for being here, and I will see you guys next time. All right, let's say a big hello to Stacy, who is currently on the front page of Twitch and celebrating their 2-year Twitch partner anniversary. She is also doing IRL streaming.